All right, so we're starting over. We're talking about the supermind evolving as part of the next cycle of Gaia's evolution. And through this supermind, we open to new possibilities for the human species. So what we're experiencing now is the entry of a supramental level of energy. By supramental, beyond the physical aspects of creation, beyond the rational aspects of mind, beyond anything that we have experienced in our evolutionary journey so far, which is now entering into the heart of creation, into what's known as the inconscient. And the inconscient is that aspect of matter which has not been touched with self-awareness. So the supermind is being created or being evolved from within this layer of the inconscient. Once it's completed, the creator aspect of ourselves and the creation aspect of ourselves can be synchronized. So we as creator can enter fully into creation, participating in life, participating in the creation of a new earth. So when we're talking about Gaia Luminous, we're also simultaneously talking about Homo Luminous, because we are part of Gaia and we are part of this new supramental evolution. So it's not something we can speak about that much. It's just a pointer. It's just there it is. So it's a finger pointing towards what is arriving. I do believe that as we practice some of the Inca teachings, the Lahinur, the Gaia Nur work, we can prepare ourselves step by step to being able to receive the supramental light coming through to achieve the creation of the supermind, which then becomes our focus and our lens for the perception of reality and for the creation of reality, new realities around us. So this is a lot. It's not something that has been spoken much about in many traditions. I feel the work of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother has been very instrumental in understanding what this process is about. So it's simultaneously an involution and an evolution. Involution of spirit, evolution of matter, joining together to create a synthesis of mind, body, spirit, where we, as that unified entity, can then become creator for what is to come. All right, so let's do a meditation that can begin to address and include some of these aspects of new creation. So once again, connecting with the bubble of light that completely surrounds the physical body. Two or 3 meters out in all directions. Connecting with the window over the top of this bubble. Opening this window now as wide as possible. Receiving cosmic light as an electrical frequency pouring down through the bubble, down through the physical body, and into the earth. In response to this, there's a magnetic flow of light that pours up from the earth, up through the physical body, up through the bubble, through that same window, up to the sky. And so become aware now of both these streams moving simultaneously, the electrical and the magnetic, together creating a very subtle matrix, sometimes known as the Merkaba. That expands further and further out through the subtle bodies, out to the causal body, the realm of the soul, and the realm of higher levels of the mind. The window is wide open. As the cosmic Sami continues to flow down, our intention for this time now is to begin to release the hucha on a very deep level, having to do with the source of separation, the source of duality within human consciousness, within the great history of human civilization. So you find yourself going back energetically into your ancestry, your lineages on both sides, extending back as far as needed. And extending forward as far as needed. Extending out around you as far as needed. We're calling in the blueprint, the archetypal form of the human species as it currently exists. And asking for the clearing of this energetic blueprint. The age of duality is over. A new dispensation is at hand. Duality is not something intrinsic in physical matter. It's an aspect of the human mind. And as we release that aspect of the human mind, it allows us to experience physical matter in a very different way, to work with physical matter in a very different way. So as this duality consciousness begins to release, we find ourselves naturally open to a level of mind beyond all dualities. That's creating itself now within the heart of matter, within the deep inconscient, within this great ocean of unawareness. Where the Great Mother lies asleep. And she's stirring and beginning to awake in response to these supramental forces at the turning of this age, following the dictates and intention of Great Spirit, Creator Source. At the beginning of this seventh universe. And so, as we join together in our shared consciousness across the world, the subtle fields of the Merkaba are wide open. We invite the builders, the Elohim, the great creators of form, planetary logos, solar logos, and galactic logos, the great dragons within the earth, the devas, the nature spirits that have been laboring in these quarries of the gods for long eons, and all the forms of life that are here to support this awakening. The awakened ones everywhere. This shared intention to shape the next level of mind and consciousness, to shape the next epoch of Gaia's evolutionary history, is being birthed now in response There's something much greater than our own thoughts, feelings, or intent. And so we allow ourselves now to simply become the vehicle. For this great work. feel yourself entering that point of profound stillness, a somatic stillness, where you feel yourself connecting with the mind of Gaia, the soul of Gaia, the mind of the universe, the soul of the universe. The new earth already exists. Within the memory of God. Beyond time, beyond space. Is simply being realized now as we descend through vibratory planes of consciousness into this current field of vibration, which we call the physical. And this is where we manifest the new earth, the new species, the new age. So remain in this creative stillness as long as you wish now. And I also remind you that we will be having a 5-day intensive webinar starting June 6th and 7th, and then June 10th to 12th. You're welcome to join us. Information is available on this Facebook page, also on my website. So I'll continue having these tri-weekly meditations, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays every week at 9 a.m. European time, 10 a.m. Turkish time, 8 a.m. GMT. So please continue to join Please continue to share this with others who might also be interested in joining. So blessings to each of you. Much love.